Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, please give a like and subscribe down below. Let's get right to it. Now, I tell you, this has been one heck of a week. Been so many things from Roy Moore and Doug Jones down in Alabama to, snowstorms. And of course, the most tragic thing, one of the most tragic things going on this week has been the fires out in California. These wildfires have been burning out of control for a little while now. Last I heard, they're not having much luck at keeping them contained. Last I heard, they're maybe 15-20% contained on one of the bigger fires, maybe. But they're making progress. They're doing what they can, and they're really trying. But my heart goes out to the people of California because nobody needs this. Nobody deserves to have their houses burned. Especially of no fault of their own. It's awful. There have been some 1,000+ structures destroyed in these fires, and thousands of families displaced, and over 200,000 acres have burned in California. These poor people in California, California just recently got over that last rash of fires, and now they got another batch that seems even worse, being driven by the Santa Ana winds. And these winds are terrible. They've been upwards of 70 miles an hour at times. They've calmed down to about 20 to 25 miles an hour now, giving firefighters at least more of a chance to try and contain them. Governor Gary Brown of California has told people in California that this is just the new normal. You're going to have he says there's going to be multiple times a year where you're going to have these out of control fires, and they're just going to have to spend the resources to put them out. Now, he says it's climate change. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That's not what this video is about. This video is about people's lives being turned upside down because of these fires. One of the fires is said to have been started by what they're calling an illegal campfire at a area known to be a hangout for, or not hangout, but a place that homeless people, congregate and live, like a little, tent city, as it were. And apparently that sparked one of the fires. And people, I know, the homeless people aren't going to be able to see this video. But to anyone else out there, if you're out in California or somewhere where it's really dry, be careful where you burn things. And if you have a burn ban in place, don't do it. Don't risk burning down your house or your neighbor's house or your neighborhood or, thousands of acres of land. Now, there's a lot going on around here, and it's terrible to see all this going on, all the pain and suffering and loss that's going on with these fires. Now, a few days ago, there was a Good Samaritan that stopped and rescued a little bunny that was running around. Now experts are saying that was probably a bad thing to do, because that would have left. It's likely that they have baby rabbits floating somewhere, off where the bunny was trying to get to. It's probably why it was going that way. But I commend the guy for at least trying, because when that happens, you run across something like that, your first instinct, if you have a soul at all or a heart at all, is to try and save the animal that you see. You don't tend to think about the fact that they may have babies sitting there waiting for them to return. But this is really, it's just such a sad thing. I don't know what else to think about it. These people have gone through so much, and yet, it just keeps coming. So to the people of California, I am sorry for the stuff you're going through. I am beyond shocked at how bad these fires have been. It's insane to me how these fires have just been so out of control, and how they burned so many acres of land and destroyed so many homes and businesses. And it's so sad. It's just so sad to see this happening in the United States. And it'd be bad anywhere else, but these are our fellow Americans. And I've got to say, I'm just devastated at the news of how bad these fires have been. So if you're in California, please stay safe. If you're around these fires and they tell you to get out, please get out. And that's really all I got for the story. Keep the people in California in your thoughts and prayers. Send them good vibes, whatever it is that you may do. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you down the road.